So this subject of entering a position is very subjective, I think. So uh, I mean, there is no one answer to this, because it depends on the situation, in a sense that entry on for wave 5 would be different, and entry for next leg up will be different. I'm trying to pick the right words. So entry for wave 5 long is different. How it is different? Because the earlier you enter, the more is the gain. Okay, but entry for a leg up is different. In this case, we want to make sure that it breaks the top and you get a healthy correction. My rule of thumb is minimum 0.382 minimum. If it come here quickly, goes up, it will surely drop. 99.99 cases, right? 0.11% of the time it doesn't drop, and I don't care about that. I care about the maximum ratio, right? So what I'm saying is, when it's sharp and quick, it will drop. Okay, when it's like this, sideways, even if it bounces off from 0.2, I will enter. This time that a coin spends in correction is important. Time. Consolidation is important. After consolidation, I normally don't care how much it retraced. Like I did not care about APT. So let's go to the APT. Sorry. So we took this long, and if we measure it, this was a 5-wave structure, right? And if we measure it, it hardly touched 0.382. But when it broke this high, that's it, and the volume came in. Why? Because how much time it has spent. Look at this, 2 days 5 hours, and after this consolidation it broke. So but if it does something like this, quick down, quick up, don't enter. Okay, it has to consolidate. Here, for example, let's measure this. I have Fibonacci's and I have an eye. You see the alarms are set there. The alarm should be set here, but it's here. Here entry will be here, not here, because it will break out after consolidation. And how much time it has taken for this consolidation? 2 days. That's enough. And how much time it took for this rally? 1 day. 1 day rally, 2 day consolidation, perfect combination if it breaks up, right? Let's talk about this. I mean, the time you should keep an eye on the time. So 4 days, and if we see here this consolidation, 2 days 3 hours, 50%. Okay, that's fine. So we need to understand the consolidation time should be enough. I mean, not quick down, quick up, because that will most probably be an A, B, something like this. You see this quick move down, then up, although it broke this high, but this was so quick move down, so it was bound to drop. Even if they would have taken the high, they would have dropped it below it. Okay, so these quick moves are normally A. For example, DAR, DAR. I did not enter it, but I have an eye. Okay, so let's talk about this structure. Okay, so initially I thought I should have entered, but I didn't, because we have a lot of area. So if we look at this structure, this is totally messy, you can't count it, so leave it. This was a sharp move, so we assume that after this dead move, a sharp move is wave 3. but this red line was there because this was wave 1 if it was wave 1, right? So this should be oops, this is wave 1 if we are assuming that the move up has started. So this should be wave 1, right? And this wicked inside, so that means failure. So in this case I will have to wait for the break of the top, right? I can't enter here. So let's say that you are trying to cash the fifth, right? In that case, what the strategy most of the time is that you let it come down, whatever it does, let it dance there, and when it comes down, and you will see that it will give you a spike in volume when it will return, right? A comparatively bigger volume spike, something like this, a spike in volume, right? So you'll see a spike, but you wait for the break of the structure like this. So that's your 50% entry, right? Because you are trying to catch it lower. This time you will not wait to break up the top, right? Let's say it comes down again, somewhere here, add more, somewhere here, add more, and that was the video I recorded, not here, until this level. Until this level you can add, but as soon as you see that it has come closer to this wave 1, chances are that it will drop. So this area will definitely give it a push. So when you added here, this push is where you will exit. But when there is wave 5 remaining, you won't come here. Normally this break of structure is the end and it goes higher. So this is something that you should keep in mind, that entry will be different if you are catching wave 5, and entry will be different if you are trying to catch the next leg up, because that next leg up is a big structure. So you don't have to FOMO in this area. Let it break clearly. You don't have to FOMO in this area, because mostly what they will do, they will come down for this structure, they will do the correction, then they will do something like this, drop, and like this, right? So you don't have to FOMO in this area because you're catching the next leg up. I hope it makes sense.